I like to walk along the River Thames. Whenever I have people visiting London, I always make time for us to walk along the river. The first time when I came to London, the companies they had absolutely mental parties in December, and one of my favorite ones, one of the most memorable ones, was on a boat. Actually, I have two memorable one, and both of them were on the boat when the company hired a boat just for us, and we were partying there until like 11 o'clock or midnight with all my colleagues, and it was absolutely fantastic. All these river cruises are very affordable. You can even take one boat for £5. That would bring you up and down on the river. You can have a guided tour as well. The River Thames, it's a very mysterious river, and every single day people find things like gold coins from the Roman Empire era when it was called Londonium. What I would never dare to do is to go kayaking on the River Thames. That is wild to me. And then there are these speedy boats as well. Probably I would do them. That would be cool. The best place to start walking along the river would be Waterloo Station, South Bank. It's a cultural center and there's always something going on. Whenever I think of South Bank, I'm always so sad, because they always sell out the tickets in basically 24 hours, and I missed so many artists, so many actors, so many people who are very creative and very amazing, to meet them face to face because they just sold all the tickets. But this is London, so many people, out all the time. Not just the job market is competitive, but the tickets as well. Everyone is fighting for them. I am the last year student studying economics, and I'm in the last year, and I thought actually I'm going to have another year because I was so prepared to go on for another 2 years. And I was, because we have these modules we need to choose, and one of the modules, it was oh my god, so interesting to me, was that they call the change, because they say this is the most difficult thing to do. So you are invited to a company that has maybe 70,000 employees, but they want to change the policies, they want to change the rules, they want to change the working patterns. Maybe they want to call back the workers. No more remote working. They want them back to the office Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, and they resisting the change. And then they can call you as an economist to bring some solution to the table. Change is very, very interesting to me because I don't know why, but there are phrases in my life when I was the same. I was really resisting change. And sometimes I had phrases in my life when I really loved the change and I loved the new challenges. And I simply, to be honest, I simply don't know what is it depends on when I'm open to changes, when I resist to changes. So that's why I was so curious about this subject. But as it turns out, this is my last year and I already choose all the modules, and one of the modules is marketing. I really wanted to try that, to understand that a little bit, because I spend so much time on social media and it's about marketing and PR. I wanted to know what is this all about, what's going on here. And this is my last year at the university, and that is the first time, strangely, that I need to work in groups. In a group of, I think we are like 7 people. So let me give you a perspective. When you have an assignment, when you have a job to do, then you sit down and you do nothing for a very long time. And the last minute, you do everything. You do the research, you put together the essay, you read it again over and over and over again. and then you submit it, and that's it. But when you when you work in groups, this is not how it goes. There's always someone, at least one person, who will tell you after you getting the assignment to do it like straight away on the day. So not the last minute, on the first day when you receive it. And then there will be people who have always different ideas. And then there's like lots of fighting going on in the WhatsApp groups, but like lots of fighting. It's like a wildest reality show you ever seen. You cannot imagine how many times I just wanted to post in our WhatsApp group chat, chill, just chill, man. And whenever I sit down I have like 2 minutes or 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and I watch a TV series on my phone or something like that on a streaming service. And I think about this, because every single series have writers who write the screenplay, and it's usually not one person but like several, and it's called the writers room. And I think this fight is going on there as well. So the TV series, what I'm watching, like the behind the scenes, there are so much fighting. I believe so. Now, if I have one takeaway from the last year at the uni, I would definitely say this: the group work, the group project. That is something I'm so happy that I experienced this, because even if you come to me and you tell me that this is how it feels like working on a group project, I never believe you. Because at your work, at your job, if you do a group project, that's obviously different because you get money for it, and that's your career, and that's your future that you're building. But when you're a student and you actually paying the tuition fee, and well, yeah, that's the hell break loose very quickly. And then you need to go out to the nature, to the forest, to the woods, or come down. If you're in London, come down and walk along the river. That will calm you down, and that will be so good for you for like 5 minutes, for like 10 minutes, to forget all about it. And we need to mention, of course, because we're in London, the skyscrapers, all the buildings. Why the skyscrapers are so different than in other countries? Well, in London, there is a rule that you need to protect the skyline of the most important buildings, that too being the Tower of London and the St. Paul's Cathedral. So there are places, viewpoints, where you must see the St. Paul's Cathedral and the Tower of London. That's why you got these very strange shaped buildings, the skyscrapers I'm talking about. And because I study, and this is the last year, which is the most intense year, I have a very interesting working schedule because I study and work in the same time. So I work on the weekends, obviously, and I work at nights, and I take hours all the time when I don't have the lectures. And one of my ex-colleague called me. We used to work together long time ago in 2017, 18, 2018, something like that. And he called me. And I think he was not working for like 2 years. He was on furlough or something like that. And he wanted to go back to work. So what he did, he called everyone who he knew still in London, based in London, and asked if they know any jobs anywhere. And I said, yeah, come and work with us. And I'm gonna be honest with you right now that I never had problem with this. I had many jobs. I find myself like that I asked my friends if they know any places where they looking for people. But what I'm telling you right now, it happened a few years ago and it's still in my mind. So I explained what I do for work. What do we do here? We working day and night, Saturday, Sunday, it doesn't matter. You need to be always available. We do this and that. So I explained the whole situation, all the requirements. So this guy started to be confused a little bit. He asked me back at least 10 times, that are we really work at night? And I said, yes. Then he asked me like 10 times that, are we really work Saturday, Sundays? I said, yes. And then then very quick, well, not very quickly, but after some time, I came to the realization that he doesn't want to work at all. Only the girlfriend pushing him to go back to work after 2 years hiatus, after 2 years staying at home. Oh my God. So that's my life in June, both ends of the spectrum. In the student WhatsApp group, all the people super active, super ready to fight. And then the other end of the spectrum where people are completely unpassionate and wanna do nothing at all. And in one group, I wanna say, just chill, chill, man. And in the other group, I just wanna say, come on, man. Show us some passion. Yeah, get into your beast mode.